Welcome to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be talking about the fragrances that I wore last week, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below so I can keep growing my channel and keep bringing you guys great content. I really do appreciate it a lot. Before we get into the video, guys, leave a comment down below. What did you wear this week? What worked best for you? Let me know. I started out the week with Rose All Day by Gallagher Fragrances. It was a little bit of a colder day, and I do actually really like this one. I love gourmand fragrances. I won't spoil it too much because I am going to be doing a full review on this one, but all I can say is this one is like the most beautiful, amazing apple pie smell. This one is a really, really great gourmand, and if you do like apple pie, this is one you want to check out for sure. On Thursday, it was a little bit better weather, and I recently picked up this bottle of Aquatica from Genre Parfums, and I really do enjoy this one. It's an inspiration of Creed's Arolfa, and I find it to be a little bit more intense, a little bit heightened on the spearmint kind of vibe that it has. So this one is really beautiful. This is also one I'm going to be talking about probably this week, doing a full review on this one. So I'm not going to spoil too much, but it is a really good inspiration of Creed's Arolfa, and that's what I wore Thursday. Friday, I pulled out Terre d'Hermès Eau Très Fraîche. This has been one that I've enjoyed in the summer. This has a really great, bitter, zesty kind of an orange that I really like that goes along with the nice woodiness from the vetiver. So this one, very happy that I picked up a decant. I might actually pick up a bottle of this one. The first time I tried this one, it was in an airport, and I actually, I smelled it, a strip on the dry down, and I also smelled a strip that had just been sprayed, and actually I hated the whole line. I didn't understand why this one was so popular, but I decided to try it again just because it was so popular. Very happy that I did. When I tried it in the airport, for some reason, I didn't get any of the orange. I didn't really pick up any vetiver. It just smelled like a mess. This, on the other hand, is really well done. It's a nice, fresh fragrance that is different. So, it doesn't have as many of the bright citruses. It has a little bit more of this tart, zesty orange. And I do really enjoy that. It does last a good long while, too. Performance is very nice on this one. And that is what I wore on Friday. Saturday, I wore Gentle Fluidity Silver. This is definitely my favorite from Maison Francis Kurkdjian so far. And I do really like this one. It has the most beautiful juniper berry in the opening. Very realistic. Gives you this whole vibe of like literally smelling and picking juniper berries right off the tree. In the first 10 minutes or so, I can totally smell the pine needles. And then this one dries down really nicely into a fresher kind of green vibe. There's a little bit of powderiness, and it is really good. And especially for the type of fragrance that it is, it's quite beast mode. So this one has really great projection for the first 2-3 hours and definitely stays around for quite some time. So this is an excellent choice from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Very much enjoyed this release. That's what I wore on Saturday. Sunday, I was feeling like, why the hell not? And I went out to kickball and I wore Elysium and Emperor EDP. And I blended them. I believe I did 4 sprays of Elysium and 2 sprays of the EDP. Mostly because Emperor EDP is quite musky, although it does have also a very strong birch note. And I do find that this one projects really well. You get a lot of great performance out of this one. Not as much for this one, so I did spray more of it. And honestly, I do like the mix. I think it works well. It has a nice blend of citruses in the opening. So obviously, all of the opening citruses go with the fruits very well from Emperor EDP. And the vetiver dry down, the fresh vetiver works really well with the birch. So I did like that one quite a bit. Smells very nice, and performed well too. And that's what I wore on Sunday. And on Monday, I wore Wonderwood by Comme des Garçons. This is actually a really nice woody fragrance. I actually did only 1 spray of this because I was going into work didn't want to be a total beast mode monster, and this is a very, very woody fragrance. Definitely comes across as like fresh cut cedar for pretty much the whole duration of this fragrance. And it does last a long time. So this does last for about 8 hours. And it does have pretty nice projection in the opening. Even with just that one spray, certainly did have a nice scent cloud around me for the life of this fragrance. Very nice, and if you like cedar, if you like that fresh cut wood smell, this is one I can definitely recommend. It is very, very nice, and it's very well done. Probably talk about this one a little bit later as well. I do enjoy this one. I do enjoy that really fresh woodiness that it has, and that's what I wore on Monday. On Tuesday, I decided to pull out a classic, and that is Bleu de Chanel Parfum. Really enjoy this one. Bleu de Chanel was the fragrance that I really fell in love with. Not the very first fragrance that I tried, not the very first fragrance that I owned, but absolutely the first fragrance that I fell in love with. Absolutely love this one. I love the Parfum. It's the best smell in my opinion. And actually I do get pretty good performance out of it as well. I also wore just one spray of this one as going into work. Seriously could smell this off myself for, 5 or 6 hours. And to be honest, it is one that I kind of go generally nose blind to. And it wasn't just like I could smell it. I was getting nice sillage for 5-6 hours. And of course, this one does continue to smell. If I smell it, up close on me, or if someone gets close to me, they can still smell it. Generally with this one, I get about 10 hours performance and longevity, which is really, really good. But the sillage also lasts quite a long time as well. So this is a really nice one. I love how it's a little bit more rounded, a little bit more mature, a little darker. I get the incense right off the bat with this one as well, which is really nice and really enjoyable as well. Anyways, guys, that's it for this one. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.